Welcome back. George Sen joins us on the segment. Good morning, George. Good to have you.
Good morning. It's great to be here as usual. Fine, thank you.
Okay, so where do we start from here?
Yeah, let's go to Morocco. It's good that we have George here with us. We'll talk about Nigeria and talk about the tournament. But first, let me ask you your impression generally about the quality. A lot of people have talked about the quality of the pitches. I think I agree with that. But what have you seen about Morocco?
What about the quality of the pitches?
Exactly. Ask him.
You know, I think they're fair enough.
That was good. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, very fantastic. And it shows a country that was prepared. Remember, they were supposed to host the Nations Cup back in 2015, and then, you know, so they were very prepared for this. For Nigeria, not what we expected. You need to hit the ground running if you want to make an impact in any tournament. And that's the Rohr philosophy, and that's some of the things he was saying yesterday. But of course, we know it's Salisu Yusuf that's in charge. Not taking anything away from him. He was part of the squad that qualified Nigeria, you know, to the last edition in Rwanda before Sunday Olise came to take over. Well, it's a good thing now that we saw Rohr in Lagos yesterday, so I don't think he's going to be part of the team today. The players need to score goals, and that's not happening. I'm not impressed. You could say a lowly Rwanda side, but you know, Rwanda. Yeah, there's no Mino in African football today. So I expect that against Libya, they should, you know, perfect all the strategies and dot all the I's, cross all the T's. Get the goals. That's what's important.
All right.
Important, get the goals, because, you know, after missing so many chances in that their opening game, you know, we could have won that game as much as up to 6 goals.
Yeah, that's right.
But when they're not scoring, I expected, you know, Anthony Okpotu, people actually said he wasn't really in the game. Is it because he's, you know, just maybe coming into the national team at, you know,
it looks like there's pressure on the young man. There's pressure on that man.
He's still trying to make Russia.
Yeah, but he hasn't make Russia. Well, that's possible.
That's the ticket. That's why everyone is trying to impress.
But who knows? I mean, Rohr is not the late Stephen Keshi or, you know, Olise or Siasia. I don't know what the plans he has for outfield players, you know, home-based outfield players. But the fact is that you need to make an impact. It's not just scoring a lot of goals, you know, in the league and not replicating it there. So we could just cut them some slack and say the first game is over. Okpotu needs to get the goals. I need to see Gabriel Okechukwu on as well to see if, you know, he can salvage the situation in getting goals. Ifeanyi is there as well, a brilliant playmaker. He can also get in goals. This is a team that is dominated with goal scorers in the league. So it just goes to show you it's a different ball game when you get outside there. But we're expecting so much from them. So much has been talked about, and lots of expectations.
Let's talk about the Libyans. What counts against us? Let me take you back to your comments about Rwanda. You have a squad that is made up of players from 3 or 4 clubs.
That's right.
Come to a tournament, they seem to have more cohesion. And you have a team that has been built and rebuilt, a lot of exodus, and that seems to be counting against, or should I, let me not put words into your mouth. Is that counting against us?
Well, you know, when Zambia won the Cup of Nations, 2012, I think, you know, we saw that cohesion worked for them. They were predominantly home-based players who were playing together week in, week out. But look at this is not the Super Eagles Team A. This is the Team B. These are players that, you know, the coach had said he had enough time to blend them. When they play in their clubs, they quickly rush to the Chan, you know, camp and blend as well. So I don't think that should count against them. They played against, you know, themselves. They've played together as well. They've had time. They have played in Wafu, qualified for Chan, and now they are Chan. I think they had a very long time to blend.
So that shouldn't be an excuse?
It shouldn't be an excuse.
Okay, let's take a look at what's happening in Morocco and show you some results. Before we begin to talk about Nigeria, of course, you will understand that will dominate our thoughts. But let's look at what's happening, what happened yesterday, what's going to happen today, and of course, the big one tomorrow. Let's take a look at the results now, quickly. There you have it. The hosts, Morocco, 3-1 victory over Guinea, Sudan as well, 1-0 victory over Mauritania. Both teams through to the quarterfinal, and I mean, your impression about the teams?
Yeah, they've done well. I haven't particularly followed Sudan, though, but, you know, Sudan, when it comes to playing football at home, they know that. I mean, they know nothing more than assembling their players from the home side, maybe Amarek, you know. So I can understand if they have qualified for the next round. Morocco, of course, the home side. You expect that they were, very good league as well. You expect they were very prepared for this tournament. Maybe not. I don't know when the CHAN was handed to them just a short while ago, but they know they had to put in a good performance, and they're a good team as well. So I'm not surprised that they have both qualified. Incidentally, these two teams were nowhere to be found in the second phase, I think, of the CHAN in 2016. You know, it was a different ball game. So it's good to show that we have an array of talent in these countries, and well, kudos to both teams for qualifying.
All right, let's look at what's going to happen today. Matches also will be played today. Match day 2 ongoing. The teams in Group B. Let's quickly take a look at that and see what's going to happen. And of course, Nigeria will be playing tomorrow. That's the big one that everybody wants to talk about. Okay, there you have it. Let's go out tomorrow. Let's just forget others and look at Nigeria. Libya, Nigeria, Rwanda, and Equatorial Guinea. The Libyans showing us that, look, we won the last time, it wasn't a fluke.
Yeah, that's right.
Better team.
And that's why we're facing another Maghrebian opposition. I hope that we've learned lessons from the game against Morocco. Looks like they have a similar playing style. Although, of course, the Moroccan league is notches above that of Libya, who have been ravaged with, you know, political crisis and all that. That affected their league. But you're going to see the same North African style of play. And that means we should be very careful. You know, the Libyans will come in very confident, saying, look, these Nigerians have only picked up 1 point. We can do some damage to them as well. So we need nothing short of a win. I mean, a draw could do it, but we don't know what Equatorial Guinea is going to do. You know, in the game.
We can say.
Yeah, I'm not.
About it.
Yeah, I'm saying
a draw will make us
at all. You know, that's what they say. But we need to win.
Aim high. Okay, we need to win convincingly. Then
a loss, and I'm sorry, that's it.
That's it.
We're out.
We won't even think about that. I'm not thinking about a draw or a loss. I'm just thinking about the win.
It's not even about what we're thinking about. It's about what Salisu is going to field out there. It's about telling the players that, look, face this game as if it is the final of the CHAN. And, you know, before I'm